We're here to do a card of the day for you beautiful souls. So we'll answer the white dragon here. I uplift woman. Heal trauma. Get you the results that you need. Check us out in our 30 Days to Thrive. Your journey of personal transformation. Today is the card of the day. I am recommencing the series. It fell by the wayside. I was surprised by this card. 6 of Fire. The book says a spark explodes against the scarlet ground in 6 of Fire. This card is saying that victory is in the air. This is the spark that's going to light the flame of your success. You, beautiful souls, have to focus on your own way of doing things, and most importantly, you have to celebrate your unique gifts. You gotta celebrate who you are and what you bring to the table. That's it. Creative progress, the card says. But you know, when I saw this card, what came to mind was, well, you know, I'm not sure what people are going to say, because, you know, I have to go and do X, Y, Z, but now I'm not sure. And I have so much noise in my head. And then I'm absolutely sure that people are saying, dot, dot, dot. That's one of the doubts. Then when you are told, listen, just sit, focus, think about what you want. But I can't sit still, it's just too noisy. Well, why don't you try meditation? Meditation? I don't believe in meditation. What is that? I mean, I pray, okay, so do you get quiet, or are you always asking, oh God, please help me, please help me, please help me? If that's the case, what do you hear? Because if you're not quiet, you're not going to hear anything. I heard a very, very well-known priest interviewed by Oprah Winfrey many, many years ago. Tall, slim gentleman, quite attractive. And in fact, you know what he said? Prayer was talking to God, and meditation is listening. How often, beautiful souls, do you listen? Or are you always in the asking, begging, desperation phase? This is the problem. And ladies, this is the problem. The noise is the constant talking, because you feel so uncomfortable with yourself and in the silence. It's like, for instance, 5 minutes after midnight this morning, some jackass on the compound was blasting music so loud I was about to go outside. Then at 7:20 this morning, another male jackass across the road decided to blast music. 7 o'clock is not an hour anyone should be doing that. But these two examples are simply to tell you, to bring it to your attention, that people need the noise in order to quiet this noise that's going on up here And if they cannot quiet this noise, then they go smoke, they go drink, they go fuck, they go do something, they go pick a quarrel or whatever it is. That's the issue. You have to become quiet inside. You must go into your inner well of stillness in order to hear the voice of your intuition. The voice of your intuition is your soul's voice, or the voice from the divine, or however you want to call it. I hear it in many different ways, but we are all different. You ladies must tap into your intuition and trust it again. As girls, we were all, not me, I have to say. As girls, the majority of us were all taught to ignore our feelings. The feelings, when we know what we know without knowing how we know it, you got to learn to trust it, because then we grow up as women and we cannot trust our own feelings. That puts us all up shit creek without a paddle. And what happens? Then you begin listening to other people's opinions. Everybody's opinion is meant to control your life, as long as you don't have one. The only time when you listen to an opinion is when you go to get a professional opinion on something that matters to you. For God's sake, don't let it be about a relationship and you're going to a friend or a neighbor who doesn't have a good relationship. Don't let it be about money if this person doesn't have a track record of wealth and making money. You go to an expert. You want to sell your house or to buy a house, would you go to your neighbor down the street? You would go to a real estate agent. That's my point. Other people's opinions are irrelevant. Basically, and I say this all the time, they are for shit. That's the bottom line. The only words that matter and must matter to you are yours. That's it. That's it. Oh, and before I end with 6 of fire, let me tell you something else that just came up. Your family's opinions are not important either. Not your family, not your friend, not your husband, not your lover, not your whatever it is. You must decide what you want. Then you sit and think about it. You can talk to people about it. If you are getting support, you can lean towards those people because they will support you. If you start coming up with ideas and they start shooting it down, it means that they didn't really support you. They were just playing. You must find groups or people who support you regardless of what you're going to do. And they have to be true. They have to be authentic. If you're doing shit, they can tell you that you're doing shit and hey, you need to watch it, etc., etc. The words that go after I am will go after you. And that means I am love. I am valuable. I am worthy. I am unique. I am a bright light in the world. I am always doing my best. It doesn't matter what anyone else says. I am enough. I have always been enough. I am lovable and loving and enough. These are the words that you need to be repeating to yourself. You can find them on the internet, on YouTube in particular, from Marissa Peer, Louise Hay, my 2 go-to sources. Ladies, the only opinion that matters is your own. The only words that must count are your own. If you cannot trust yourself, then you need to start working on why, find out why, and go attend a program, a plan, or something to set you back or to set you on the right path so that you can move forward and thrive. I have a 30 Days to Thrive risk-free program. You all may be interested. The link is down below. The words that follow I am will follow you forever. Always use positive words, never use a negative. And just keep telling yourself that. And an even simpler way to start clearing your head of the noise in order to be able to hear or feel your intuition is by catching the negative words that you say to yourself and changing them around to the positive. One example is, I really don't feel that I can XYZ. I can do that. Yeah. I always do my best. I can do that. I can start. Yeah. And if I need help, I can go find help. It doesn't have to be that long, but I am sure you will get the picture. Turn around every negative statement that you keep saying or thinking. There is this one woman that I'm working with, and she says often, I can't get my mind around that. And then she said, when I brought it up, well, that's what everyone says. That's what we say. The point is this. Whenever you use I can't, you are reinforcing and telling your mind that you cannot do X, Y, Z. And the more you say it, is the more you are embedding this message in your mind, and you will never move forward from there. So I'm going to end again by reminding you of the card for the day, 6 of Fire. This is a card of victory. Focus on your own way and style of doing things, and celebrate your unique qualities and believe in yourself. And celebrate the kudos when they come, because they are coming. Namaste. Oh, just in case for you all who keep popping on, you all can come on to ask questions and get readings, It's just that I do not want a story. I don't want to hear about, my husband is this and this, and what should I do? Or, I went and I sat this exam and will I pass? You have 3 words in which to ask your question and get a reading. Okay? Namaste. Ciao.